Hello guys, it's Dale here with a new weekly trading ideas video. What you see before you is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators. Currently, you are looking at Australian dollar, Japanese yen, 30-minute time frame. And what I want to talk about is this newly formed resistance, which is at 93.73. This resistance is based on a heavy volume zone which got formed in here before this very strong and aggressive sell-off at the top of this downtrend. What this is telling us, I mean the heavy volume zone, what it is telling us is that sellers were accumulating their short positions there in this little rotation zone, and then they pushed the price aggressively downwards. This is the beginning of that heavy volume zone, and I think that it is likely that the sellers will want to defend this zone because it seems that it is important for them. That's because they placed a lot of their shorts there. We can see that on the volume profile. So when there is a pullback to this level at some point in the future, then I think that chances are that there'll be a reaction. And very similarly, as for example, earlier today, when the price reacted to this significant volume cluster right here. Alright, this was also a viable level to trade from, but it got spent in here, so I won't be trading it anymore. It's a level spent, but this one is still good to trade. It hasn't been tested yet. So if there's a pullback at some point in the future, then chances are there'll be a reaction. So that's for the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. And let me now switch over to another trading idea, and the next one will be on the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. So what you see before you now is the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen 30-minute time frame. And in here, there's a bit similar scenario. There was a heavy volume zone followed by a strong sell-off. Again, this is telling us that strong sellers were building up their short positions in here, and then they pushed the price aggressively downwards. As you can see, again, I marked the beginning of that heavy volume zone. I marked it as a resistance at 108.03. And when the price reaches this resistance, if it reaches this resistance at some point in the future, chances are there'll be a reaction, as the sellers from here will want to defend this place where they placed a lot of their shorts and push the price downwards from there again. By the way, this is not just about heavy volumes in here right before this sell-off, but if you look into the whole rotation zone, the whole area, then those are massive volumes which were accumulated before this sell-off. Alright, and also if you look at weekly volume profile from the previous week, that's that gray profile you can see on the left, this one, then you can see that the heaviest volumes are right here. So this is weekly point of control, which basically means that the heaviest volumes throughout the whole week were traded here. And as you can see, it is at our level, which massively adds strength to that level. So when there is a pullback, the sellers from the previous week who are accumulating their short positions here and pushing the price downwards later should become active when the price reaches this zone and push the price downwards from there again. So that's for the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. And the next chart I like to talk about is the Euro Swiss franc. So before you, this is the 30-minute chart of the Euro Swiss franc, and I want to talk about this heavy volume zone which got followed by this aggressive buying activity. this is something very similar to what I was showing you before, only in this case this is a long trade scenario. So we have a rotation where heavy volumes were accumulated, followed by strong buying activity, and this is telling us that buyers were accumulating long positions in here, and afterwards they pushed the price upwards. This is the beginning of that heavy volume zone at 0.9568, and when there's a pullback, if there's a pullback to this zone in the future, chances are there'll be a reaction, as the buyers from here will want to defend this heavy volume zone, defend the place where they placed a lot of their long positions, and push the price upwards from there again. This zone is important for them, right? Because they placed a lot of their longs there. So what we need to do now is just wait for that pullback, and if it occurs, then take it from there. Now, if you guys are interested in learning all there is about volume profile trading, and if you would like to trade alongside me every day, then what I recommend is visiting my website. This is it. It is at trader-dale.com. And if you click this button, which says Browse Courses, it will take you to this page where you can browse my courses. If you are interested in volume profile trading, then I recommend checking out the Elite Pack. It consists of volume profile video course, my personal trading levels or signals, which you'll be getting every day, and my custom-made volume profile indicators. Also, there's a couple of bonuses and special tech support for our members. And in here, there's a video which you can play. It will show you everything more in detail. So check the Elite Pack out. And if you guys are interested in day trading with order flow, then I recommend checking this one out. It's the order flow pack, and it focuses mostly on order flow trading. Alright, so that's about some further education and indicators. And before I wrap this video up, what I like to do is announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize for the contest were my custom-made indicators for TradingView platform. It's volume profile indicators and VWAP indicators. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate in this contest is leave a comment below this video, which I'll upload on YouTube. And next week, I'll randomly pick one person to win this pack of TradingView indicators. Alright, so that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. And until then, happy trading!